Hey guys, my name is Ismail. Welcome to Top Channel. In this video, we're going to review the WordPress CMS from the setup and everything. So I've done a few videos about WordPress, how to set it up, how to set up a testing server on your machine so that you can test out WordPress without a website, without a domain name or hosting. So in case you just want to test out WordPress without investing in a domain name or hosting, you can set up WordPress directly to work on your computer. So I did that in a few videos back. So I'll just leave a link in the description area just to show you how to set up a testing server and how to install WordPress directly on your computer. Let's get started. Let me get my pen tool here. Where is it? Yes, so what we're going to do in this video is review the different parts of the dashboard and what they do and how to use WordPress generally. Let's get started. First, let's log out. Get started. So what I'm going to show you in this video, this is just a testing server. I'm working directly on my computer without a domain name or anything, it doesn't matter if you're using WordPress directly on your website. The things I'm going to show you are the same things with a testing server or directly on your domain name. So if you are using a testing server, you just to access WordPress or to log into your WordPress, you go to localhost, stroke your WordPress installation folder. So our installation folder, if you're following my previous tutorials, is WordPress. And then you can enter wp stroke admin /admin, and you will be taken to this login page. If you're using a website, so your website would be www.website.com then /wp admin, and that's how you access the WordPress login page if you're using a website. Or sometimes it's depending on how you set up WordPress, it can be /admin. If WP doesn't work for you, you can try /admin. Or if you installed WordPress in a different directory, in a different folder from your main folder, you can go into that installation folder. So let's say you installed WordPress in the installation folder. Say you named it WordPress. Then you would go to that installation folder and then /wp. So it would be your domain name, then the WordPress installation folder, and then wp /admin -admin. Let's log in. So the password for my testing server, for my testing, I was just admin, simply admin, and then 123 for the password. So this was the username, and let's remember that. So this is the dashboard, and you can see it's subdivided in a few sections. So let's get my pen tool here. So you have this top menu here, and it has things like your account settings and logout settings. You have this area here, and you have this sidebar, and you have this main area. So what we are seeing now is the dashboard welcome screen, and it is also subdivided in a few different things. You have a few links here to get you started. We have the customize your site, we have change your theme completely. This will take you to the page that lets you choose what theme to be used on your website, or how your website will look. We have next step, write your first blog post. You have write an about us page, view your site, widget area or menus, turn off menu, comments. So these are just self-explanatory. So you have a quick draft here. So if you want to create a post or page, you can come here to write the page, and so let me clear this. Under here you have a few things, events and things. You have also statistics here. You have one post, you have one page, you have one comment. These are just created by WordPress after installation. You have some recent comments here. All comments, you see the number of comments that are on your websites, and comments that are pending for approval, comments you have approved as spam, and then comments that you have sent to trash. So yeah, let's continue and see. If you click on this link, you can go. I'm just holding Control to open this link in a different tab. So this takes you directly to your post page, and you can see. So in this post page, you will see a list of all posts you have created, and if you go to this link, it will take you to a list of all pages on your website. So we have this sidebar here, and it gives you a few links. So the first is the home link, which is for the dashboard, and then we have the posts page. So to visit your website, you just go here and click visit website, and it will take you. So currently this is how our website looks. So if you want to use a different theme, so I don't think I'll be going through these links one by one, because some links are more important than others. So let's first look on how to change the theme of your website. So let's close this out. We can go. So to change the theme of your website, just go under appearance, and you will see a list of themes installed in your WordPress, theme folder. But you can add a new theme to your theme folder, and by just going to add new, and you can look through some of the featured themes, and if you find one you are interested in, you can just click on install, and then you will get, after installation, you will get an activate button here. But before we go there, let's first look at the different parts we have. We have featured, we have popular, we also have latest, we have favorites, we have filter by, or something like that. But let's go to popular and see if we can find something we want. Maybe let's try to go with this, install. You can also click preview. So if you hold down Control and click preview, it will open up. Okay, it doesn't. So but it will open up a preview area before you install the page on your website. So this is how the page would look like. So you can see the preview doesn't really look like in the thumbnail here. This is because to get your website to look like this, there are a few things you need to add, because you see we have some images here that we haven't obviously added to our page. It seems like this is an e-commerce website, and we haven't added things like those clothings and what posts and what to our page. And you can see we even have a navigation menu at the top here. We haven't created that. That's why our theme doesn't look like what we have in the preview here. Some themes give you a button here to install some dummy pages and dummy posts to get your preview to look exactly as the thumbnail in the thumbnail. So let's close out of that. And yeah, if you want to get more details about a theme, a specific theme, you can just click on this. You can just move your cursor over the thumbnail and then get these details and preview. So you just click on that and you will get the details. So it's just taking us to the preview page, and you can click on that. You can read through. You saw the other theme we were on. You can see, give us a link. You can go there to see how the demo looks like. But this, I think, you can also move between different themes by just clicking this icon here. Next theme, next. And if you want that, you can just click install to install that. So this looks a bit like what we see in the thumbnail. So I guess let's try this, and let's try installing that. So as it's installing, let's go back to our dashboard. So let's just go to localhost WordPress /WP admin. So if you're already logged in, it won't take you to your login page. It will take you directly to your dashboard. So yeah, you can see. So it has already installed. Now we can activate. So now it has activated. So to check your active theme, you can just go to appearance, then themes, and then you will find your active theme. It will have this text here, active and the name of the theme, the active theme. So yeah, so now if we want to preview the theme, you can just you can just move your cursor over this title here, and then it will take you to the page. So this is how our website currently looks. You can see it's a bit messed up here down here because we haven't set up any posts and things like that. So I don't want to show you how to set up an individual theme because each theme has a different setup, and it would just be a waste of your time to show you a theme you're not going to be to show you how to set up a theme you're not going to be using yourself. So yeah, if you click on theme details, you can read through the themes, and if you go, some themes will leave you a link to the demo, and they can give you a few instructions on how to set up that specific theme. So yeah, that's what we have. This is their demo page. Let's go back and see what else they give us here. You can see if you want to customize the theme, you can just click on customize here, and it will take you to the customize page, or you can go directly to your dashboard and go to appearance, themes, and then you will get the customized theme for the active theme, or you can just go to appearance and then click customize here, and it will take you to the exact page we have here. So let's look at what things we can customize here. As I said before, I won't show you how to customize an individual theme because every theme is different. You can see if we look at this and scroll down, you can see the different themes the different things you can customize here. So if we activate a different theme here, let's try activating this, and we go to customize. If we go back here, you can see we have different options for this theme, and we have different options for this. You can see it's totally different. So showing you one theme, how to customize one theme, won't be very it will be totally different for whatever theme you install. So yeah, I won't be doing that. So maybe what I can show you is how to add a menu. So you can see here, you even see this theme has the add menu here, but this doesn't have it. So you can see yeah, let's go back and reactivate this theme. What was it called? Let's go appearance, themes. So it was this. Let's reactivate it back. And so to create a new menu, you can go under appearance, and you should see menus here. So the menu I'm talking about, it will be our navigation menu here, and yeah, so you can see it will take you to the menu page, and you can select from different pages or posts you have created. So currently we only have a sample page that WordPress created for us, and we also have a hello world post that WordPress created for us. So let's go and create a few pages that we can use here in the menu item, in the navigation menu. So let's go to pages and add a new page. So it will take you to the WordPress editor, and you can add a title. So we'll call this about us, and let's get some dummy text. Lorem ipsum. Let's call this about us, and here. So the way the editor works is like a word processor. If you have used Microsoft Word before, you can write text. So just paste it there instead of writing, and you can highlight text you want to bold, maybe make it italic as well. So if you want to have it on a new line, you just hit enter, and if you want to make this a heading, you just select what you want to have as a heading and select this from this drop down menu. You can set it up as a paragraph or an H1 heading, or if you want, you can say this is an H2 heading. Let's drop down this a bit. we can maybe make this an H5 heading. If you want to write a list, you just enter here. You can click on this, select between bullets or numbered lists. So let's say list, cars, house, realtor, and just writing YouTube, Twitter, just random things. So yeah, so that's a numbered list. If you want to write, so it simply works as a word processor. So if you want to add a link, say you want this to link to your YouTube channel, so you just highlight what you want to link and then click on this insert link button. So let me get a link to my YouTube channel. So top channel. So my YouTube channel is top channel. Also make sure to subscribe and leave a like. So you just highlight what you want to have as a link and then click on this add insert link and then paste the URL there and hit enter, apply. So now if we publish, so to get this published on your website, you just click on this button here, publish, and your page will be ready. And now if you click on this, it will take you to that about us page. You can see this is what we want. It seems we need to have an image here, so let's go and add that there. So this is how our page looks, and you can see we have the link here. Click on that. But you see, when you click on the page, on the link, it replaces our page, and we don't want that. We want it to open up in a different tab. So let's go back, and so to edit this page, you just click on this edit page to go back to the edit page. And now to edit this link so that it opens up in a different tab, instead of replacing what we have, you can just click on this edit thing and then click on this options tab, and now you get this pop-up box. Now instead, you just click on this, check this open link in a new tab, and yep, and then update. You can also use this to update the link. You can also link it directly to a different page, but let's just leave it as a link and then click update. Also make sure you click update to update the page itself. And now let's go back. So you can hold down Control to open the link in a different tab, so that we still have this open. And yeah, so let's add an image here. So this image is set by setting as a featured image. So let's get an image here. You can go to set featured image and then select, let's just go with this, I like it better. Then insert featured image. And now if we update, you can go back and refresh this, and you see we have that set. So yeah, so I think you need to find an image that matches the dimensions, or that is wide enough to fill this screen. But yeah, you can do that on your own. Yeah, so let's go to the menu. So let's create a few other pages. Let me just copy this from here and create a new page. Call this contact. Paste in there. Then create a new page. Call this portfolio. Paste, maybe just get a few link text here, and let's add a few images. So we have, let's add a few images here. You can add a gallery or a single image, so you just click add media here and you can select the image to insert, or you can let's enter here, add image, and then you'll get this pop-up. You can create a new gallery. You can then upload images or insert from a URL. So to insert to insert an image from a URL, you need to have the URL for that image. So if you have any image on the internet, you just right click on it and then find copy image location. So just copy that and paste it there, so it will load up here. So you can add a caption for SEO, say rain, then alt text rain. You can even change the alignment and then insert into page. You can insert a gallery, but you would need to import, you will need to upload some images, and yeah, so let's just skip that and go to, you can also set a featured image if you want to. I'll just go with this and insert, then publish. So let's go and visit our website and see how it looks. You can see the only way, let's see, we have created, if we go to all pages here to see a list of all pages we have, you can see we have all these pages, but if we go to the website, we have no way of accessing those pages we have just created. So what we need is a navigation menu or a menu to add those links. So you can click on this add menu, but other themes don't have that menu. So I'll just show you how to do it manually by going into your dashboard and then go to appearance and then find menus. Then from menus, you will see a list of pages you have. You can click on the pages you want. So we don't want this sample page because we didn't create it. So let's add to menu. And there were some menu items that were already there. So let's remove them. So you can just click on this to expand that and then remove that. We also, I think this is duplicated, so remove that. What else is duplicated? This is also duplicated, so let's remove that as well. So home, about, contact. So you can also rearrange this. So maybe if you want the contact us to be the last, let's first preview the menu. So this menu hasn't been created, so we need to create it here by clicking on the create menu. So let's create that. And now, so the menu is created, but so we need to decide where the menu should be located. So some themes have a top menu and a footer menu, and maybe sometimes even a sidebar menu. So this I don't know how this has only the top menu. I don't think it has a navigation footer menu, so that's why it only has one menu location. So if it had two or more menu locations, they'll be listed here, and you would have to select what location you want it to be on. So just select main menu, and this option here, automatically add new top level pages into this menu, would have so if you have it selected and you create a new page, you can also create a new page from here. Just click new page. If you create a new page, it will automatically add that page to a list of menus in your navigation menu, but we don't want that, so just click save. And now if we visit the site, you can see we have our navigation menu ready here. And now let's see, but we want the about us page to be the last page in our links here. So we can come here and then drag this to the bottom and click save. So let's enter. You can see that's updated. So if you want to have a drop down menu, say maybe you don't want 5 pages to be listed here, maybe you want only 3 and the other 2 to be under, say, contact, you just drag the menu you want. Say you want this about us page to be under contact us page, you just drag it so that is a bit to the left of the contact us page. So again, just to warn you before I save, some menus are not designed to have this kind of setup, so it might look different. So let's see how this theme handles this. So let's save. Now if we refresh, so this has that setup, but some themes don't have that setup. So let's try activating a different theme that may not have that setup and see how it would look. So let's see how far. So let's try what theme that might not have that setup. Let's try activating this and see. Activate. And let's refresh this page. Okay, so this also handles it well. So some themes don't handle drop down menus very well, so you may want to play around and see how your theme plays with that. So let's reactivate our previous theme and refresh this. You can also add another drop down inside that drop down, so by going under menus, then you can also add this under that and maybe under that as well. So let's see how the theme handles that. So okay, so this theme was well designed, you can see, but after it goes, if you nest it more than 3 times, you can see it will go outside the window, and we don't want that. So let's leave it at only 2 menus like that. So this is what we have right now. So let's see how to change this title here and this subtitle here. So to do that, you just go under settings and then go to, let's first go to general and see what is there. You can see we have this site title, which is this site title, and it's what you have in the tab area. You also have the tagline, which is this tagline. So we can change this as best website ever. And this is how you do it, and then you can save. There are some settings down here that you don't really need to change. You can just leave them as default unless you want to, but they work as they are. And then make sure you have saved. So now if we go back, you can see this has changed, and depending on the theme you have installed, you can see this is also the title and the sub menu for this. And yeah, so let's go and look at other things. I could show you sometimes you don't want the home page that comes with the theme. So maybe you want your, let's see, portfolio page to be your home page, so that when someone goes to your website, so if your website is www.website.com, instead of them seeing this as your home page, you want them to see your portfolio as your home page. So the way you do this is by going to your settings. You go to your dashboard, then settings, then reading. Then you will see a few settings here. You will see your home page stroke display. You can change from your latest posts, which will show the default home page, this home page, to a static page, and then you can select a page you want to be set as your home page. So you can select portfolio to set your portfolio as your home page, and now if you refresh and refresh your website, you will see that now the home page is now being changed to the portfolio. Let's set it back to the default page because I think it looked better. So let's save. Now, yep. What else can we look at? Let's see what we have here. So let's look at how to change what you have in the side menu. Some themes, depending on what theme you're using, some themes do have a side menu, some themes don't have them. A sidebar, some themes don't have them. But if your theme has it, let me show you how to change what is there. So you can see here, these are just widgets. And to change the widgets, you go to the widget area. So let's go to the dashboard, and you can go to appearance and then widgets. So widgets are just a way to change the appearance of your website, or even to change the functionality of your websites. So we have a few widgets here. You can see these are the widgets already set up in our sidebar. So you can see our sidebar. Depending on the theme you have installed, you might have different sections. So for this theme, we only have the right sidebar and a footer sections. But if we activated a different theme, let's try this again and see. Go to widgets area. You can see we have different sections. We have a sidebar, we have a footer 1, footer 2, footer something. And let's pause this, go back. Enter. You can see we have these different sections. So let's go back. So depending on what theme you have installed, it would have different sections. So let's go back to the theme we are working with, activate this and go back to widgets. Let's try to, so you can see, let's refresh this again. So we have a search, we have a recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, metadata, and yeah. So let's remove this because we don't they're not necessary, and let's add some other things that might be more interesting. So let's see, what else can we add? let's add pages. You can add a title, let's say menu. Now if we refresh, you can see we have the menu. You can find other widgets. So you have a list of widgets here. You just drag and drop them here. So I've just dragged recent comments widgets, comments, and now if you refresh, it will come up here. But the default widgets are not that interesting. You can add more widgets using plugins. Plugins are just programs that extend the functionality of your website, same as widgets. Yeah, let's go to plugins. So if you go to the dashboard, in this sidebar menu, you can find plugins, and you can look at the installed plugins. Let's see. You can see we have a few plugins here that are not activated. I don't think these are any useful, but yeah. So this is just anti-spam plugin, so you can activate that to reduce on spam. But you can also find other plugins here. So let's add a social media plugin that will let us add social media share icons here. Let's just come into the plugins area and add new, and then find type in social media. Let's see what plugins that come up. So we have a few plugins here. I'll just go with the first one. You can also just look at the ratings and some comments to see which one works, which one is the best. But I'll just go with the first one. You can also look at the details if you want. I'll just install this because I want to keep this video a bit short. So yeah. After it installs, depending on the plugin, how the plugin works, it might add a widget or not, or it might just add a section in your pages. So if you go to pages and edit, some plugins will simply add a section like this, something like this around just under here, or add a widget instead. So depending on what plugin you add, you might find the settings for that widget in the pages or posts, or even under settings here. So let's first see where this one adds. So it has installed. So instead of adding a widget, it added a link in the dashboard area. So this is how this looks, and it added a full page. It's a bit overwhelming. And so this is just a quick tutorial how to, but we don't want to read any of that. Let's click on the icon and see again. So this takes us to this page. Let's go in the widget area and see if there is anything there. Let's go to appearance, widgets. Okay, let's look at in the widgets. So ultimate social media subscribe something. So this is the widget it has added. So this plugin has added, you can see it's called ultimate social media, and this is called ultimate social media subscribe form. So it added a subscribe form and ultimate social media icon. So we can drag this widget and add it to the sidebar, and maybe add a subscribe form to the footer area. And if you drop the widget in any section, it will be saved automatically. And yes, so let's see. So it gives you a few options here. Go to the plugin page. So yeah, again, different plugins work differently. And yeah, so let's see how this works with the default settings. So it adds so it adds these share icons here. So please follow us on and adds a footer, a subscribe form here. So yeah, that's how widgets work, and that's how you add a plugin. So if you want to uninstall a plugin or deactivate a plugin, you just go under plugins, install plugins, and you will see a list of plugins installed to your WordPress. You can choose to deactivate it by clicking the reactivate link. And now if we go to here, refresh, you can see all those links, all those widgets will be gone. And if we go to the widget area, appearance, widgets, you can see those widgets we added here are no longer there. So I think I like those widgets. So let's reactivate that. So, but remember, we added the links, the widgets, but we haven't added. I guess you have to add the widgets back again because we deactivated this. So remember, we just added the widgets in the sections, but we haven't set up the links for these different icons. So you can see if we click on this, it goes nowhere. So you need to set up that. If you go to the where it was called, what was it called? Sidebar. Is it okay? It's this. You go to the plugin page. Let's see. Just see. So again, different plugins work differently. So you can play around and see how this works. I won't go through all these steps because if you use a different plugin, it will work totally different from this one. So yeah, this is currently how our page looks, and it's currently showing a recent post we created, hello world. This was created by WordPress, but yeah, let's delete that. So to delete a post, you can go to posts and find a list of posts. You can trash it, and now to create a new post, you just click on add new, and it will take you to the same editor that looks like the pages editor. You can just write new post, whatever the title, and let's get some dummy text here, paste that there and publish. So you see the text editor has two versions. It has the visual editor and it has the text editor. This just shows you the code for whatever you have typed in here. You can see. So if you know how to use HTML code, you just go into the text editor version and edit directly there. And yeah, make sure to also update. And yeah, if you want to set a featured image, you just set it here. Let's select this, set update, and see how that looks on our homepage. So yeah, that's how the page looks, and if you click on this, it will take you to our post. So you can also leave a comment, post, and yeah, because I'm the admin of the website and I've just left a comment, the comment is automatically approved. But if it was someone from someone who wasn't an admin, the comment would be needed. You would need to approve the comment before it is added to your website. So you can see, if you go to the comments area, you'll see a list of comments that are on your website, and you can unapprove, reply, quick edit, spam, trash, anything you want. Yeah, so what else can we look at? Yeah, so WordPress also gives you the ability to add users to your website. So if you have someone to help you with the website, you can go to users and add a new user. You can set their name, so I'll just use, say, editor. Even add their email address, editor@gmail.com. First name, I'll just use whatever. Last name, that is not required. So this show password, it will simply generate a password for you, so you can send to the editor, and maybe it will also send the password to the email you add here. And yeah, so you can set the role. So subscriber, if we set subscriber, add new user, let's log into the dashboard using this username. So instead of just logging out of this, I'll just open up in a different browser, because this browser will have a different session from what I'm using. WordPress will not be logged in, so I go to localhost stroke WordPress stroke WordPress /wp admin, enter. And now I need to use the login details I used. Add editor, I set editor, and so let's go back and see the password was, okay, what was the password? Generate new password. Let's copy this, update, and paste. So what we set here was so the user we set was a subscriber. So this is what the subscriber gets access to. They only get access to, let's see. They only get access to their profile. They can't edit, they can't make a new post, they can't make any changes to your website. So but if we go back, you can change the role of that person. So you just go again back to the users, and then all users, and then select the user you want to edit. You can change their theme color. So let's change this to maybe sunrise. Let's change, what else can we change? The role, let's change to contributor, and I show you the options they get. Update. Now if we refresh this, you can see the roles have changed, even the theme has changed. So now they can add new posts, even edit posts you have. They can add, but they can't add pages, and they can't add new users. They can't add new users. Now let's add a different role. Change the role to author. So this one will get, they can add, you can look through the different roles and see, but what you should be careful about is making someone a full administrator, because if you do that, then they have the ability to delete you as an administrator. So they can go to add all users, and now they can change your role. So yeah, so this is display publicly. Let's see role. So if they change you, if you give someone the role of an administrator and they change your role, then you might not be able to access your website anymore. So yeah, make sure you are very careful about that. So let's change this back to administrator, and now yeah, we have our administrator rights reinstated. So yeah, what else can we look at? We have looked at yeah, for the most part, that is what you need to know about WordPress to get you started. We have looked at pages, we have looked at posts, we have looked at media, have we? So this is just giving you a link to all the images you have uploaded to your website. So yeah, that's WordPress review in one video. So if you found this useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.